for Israel's sake, which is us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. For there will I sit and judge all the heathen round about. Because the Lord ain't just going to judge America. He's going to judge all these heathen. And when those missiles go up, all these nations, they're going to be in a desolate state. And when the smoke clears, guess who's coming down to conquer this whole entire planet Earth in righteousness? The Israelites, the 144,000. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Meaning the time is close that this war is going to pop off. Come and get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Yeah, the wickedness, not just like America. First, we're dealing with America right now, but all these other nations, their wickedness is great. But America recently just passed that all homosexuals could receive marriage in America, which right there and there solidified America as modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near, the valley of decision. And that's when the Lord is going to judge these nations in his great wrath, which is going to be in the form of an intense fire, which is the nuclear missiles. All right, going back to this article. All right, number 10. Russia has heavily invested in the development of a radar-beaten missile delivery system in order to protect against long-range bombers. 11. Russia has spent nearly $72 billion on arms in 2011, and right now we in 2015. So Russia has been building its arsenal for years now, preparing for this war. Because Russia know America has a great military, so when they come at this great military, they're coming with everything that they got, and it's planned to spend well over $500 million to upgrade its weapon system by 2016, and we're close to 2016. Including the development of the ability to cripple America with cyber attacks. So this war is going to be fought on many different levels, but the main thing is that nuclear weapon. Number 12, Russia's nuclear forces are turning mobile, and the new stealth technology extends from undetectable bombers to silent running nuclear submarines. According to, this is number 13, according to Pravda, Russia has 5,000 nuclear weapons of different tactical classes, including Iskander warheads and torpedo and aerial and artillery warheads, all right next to Europe. And Russia is going to be one of the main nations to shoot nuclear missiles on America. But guess what? America allies is going to shoot nuclear missiles on America. Because you have an incident not too long ago about coming out through WikiLeaks that America was spying on French allies. You supposed to be allies with these, but you treating them as an enemy. These are one of the things that's gonna cause these nations to get fed up. Your allied nations to get fed up with this place, man, and they're gonna join Russia in destroying this place, because that's what the scripture prophesied. Number 21. Putin has declared war on the petrodollar and is trying to destabilize the American economy through the sale of oil for gold. So they basically trying to cut America from receiving its finances, because the American dollar ain't shit at this point. Number 22. Putin has undermined the relations between the U.S. and two of our biggest trading partners, India and China. Putin has married Russian energy with the Chinese, and all deals are conducted in gold, basically cutting out America. India and Russia trade in commodities for gold. They used to use the dollar. So now America is just totally being cut out. And you think they're happy about that? America, the people who run America are bloodthirsty, money-hungry villains, man. So now they're being cut out the picture. You think they're gonna take that line down? That's the same reason when Saddam Hussein refused to use the dollar and wanted gold for his oil, they went in there and they killed the dude, man. They took over, they invaded there after using 9/11 as a catalyst to enter into that land, and the fact that he had weapons of mass destruction, which were never proven, which never were brought out. It was all about Saddam Hussein and Iraq refusing to trade with the dollar. but wanted to use gold. And America didn't want to deal with that, so they invaded them. So what you think is going to happen now? America is going to have no choice but to go to war with Russia, China, Iran, because they are all planning to cut America out of the picture, further crippling this economy. All right, so that's it on that. All right, the next scripture I'm gonna get is gonna be Isaiah 13:17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. The Medes represents the Russians. All right. Behold, I'll stir up the Medes against them, which will not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in them. So when the time comes that this war is in the heat of the battle, the so-called white man is not going to be able to use his gold and silver to quell the spirit of the Russians and all these other nations, because their whole mind is going to be set on freaking completely destroying this place. Their bows shall dash their young men to pieces, and they shall not have pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency. All right, Babylon is code for America, because America, if you look at the different traditions that this place follows, a lot of it goes back to ancient Babylon. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And Sodom and Gomorrah was overthrown by fire that was created in the heavens by the angels of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And now this time, America, which is the new Sodom, when you read Revelation 11:8, it refers to this place as spiritually Sodom. And the reason is making reference to America being Sodom because of the openness of homosexuality, the acceptance of this homosexuality, giving these faggots and lesbians the rights to marry. All right, so the Lord likens this place unto Sodom and Gomorrah. In the same way Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by fire, America is going to be destroyed by fire. Verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. The Arabian represents these different Arab nations that come and set up shop out here to make money and to bring it back to their country. They're not going to be able to come here and use America as a cash cow anymore, because this place is going to be completely destroyed. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. So when this place is destroyed, after the smoke clears and after the radiation subsides, the Lord is going to allow different desert-like creatures to come, and they're going to inhabit America. America is going to become the biggest desert on the planet Earth. Verse 22, and the wild beasts of the An shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant palaces, and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. So America has been on borrowed time, and now the Lord said this place is not going to be prolonged, man. So our whole mind frame is looking forward to this place being destroyed, because it's to our benefit for this place to be destroyed. As long as the so-called white man is in power and have the authority, we cannot rule as a people. We cannot set up our nation. So in order for us to be set up and established as a people on this earth in our homeland, which is Israel, Jerusalem, the so-called white man has to be brought down and put into slavery. All right, so the last scripture I'm going to get is Jeremiah 50:29. Call together the archers against Babylon. The archers represents all these different nations that have the nuclear weapon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against round about. Let none therefore thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her. For she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. And America has been nothing but a thorn in the side of all these nations. And the Lord is saying, look, come against her. Now is time to destroy her. All right? Don't hold back anything. Verse 30. Salakia. Verse 30. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord, power of hosts. For that day is come, the time that I will visit thee. Because remember, when these prophets seen these visions, it was of the future. They actually seen the actual day that America was bombarded with nuclear missiles and the devastation that they caught. That's how they was able to write about it so vividly, because they actually seen the images of this place being destroyed. Verse 32, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, which it could be talking about no other people but the so-called white man. Because in their hearts, oh, this place, anybody come against America, we'll just nuke them. Now that's not the case. Now these other nations have the same capability you have. And none shall raise him up, and I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast and refused to let them go. That proves that it's talking about America. That proves that's talking about America, because the only time that Israel, which represents the southern kingdom, Israel, which represents the northern kingdom, and Judah, which represents the southern kingdom, the only time they were in captivity together was in ancient Egypt, when the Lord delivered all 12 tribes. So since then, since the time of Solomon, when Solomon's sons took place as ruler, the kingdom was split. And since that time, we have never been in captivity as a nation together, but now in America, which proves that America is spiritually Egypt, because you have all 12 tribes in captivity together. Verse 34, their Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts is his name, all right, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. A sword is upon the Chaldeans. That sword represents destruction, and that destruction is going to come by the nuclear missiles. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Lord, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, upon her princes and upon her wise men. A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots and upon the mingled people, which is talking about America, because here in America, which is known as the great melting pot, you have all these different nations in this land. That's why it refers to as upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, because you have all these different nations that are in America, basically to receive their judgment for what they have done to the Lord's people. And it shall become as woman, a sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. So when this day comes, the big, bad, proud white man with his chest sticking out like he's the baddest man on the planet Earth, he's going to be turned into a bitch. All right? A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up, for it is a land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols. Therefore the wild beasts of the deserts with the wild beasts of the wild beasts of the island shall dwell there, and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. And the only thing that could cause this place to be completely destroyed in that fashion is the nuclear weapons, the thermonuclear warfare, which is soon to take place on the soils of America. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to all you brothers out there. To the next lesson, shalom.